Going back in time, safety records were a lot worse than what they are today. Petrochemical industry is actually very, very safe right now. It's still got a reputation of being not safe, but you look at the contractors that are at the Area Safety Council, they're shooting zeros. They have a perfect safety record. They're the best of the best. OSHA comes here to see how safety's done. It's true.
I remember being in the 3rd grade. I remember the alarms going off in the school, the teachers rushing all of the students out into the hall to duck and cover, like an atomic bomb had gone off. There had been an industrial explosion only a few miles from our school. Dozens were killed that day. As I've come back to the local community as a physician at the Houston Area Safety Council, now my job is to treat and examine these individuals at the local refineries. It really hits home now. The average age of those who died that day was 35 years old. That could have been me, could have been my father, an uncle, a sister, a cousin, a friend. My goal here at the Houston Area Safety Council is to only have to see healthy individuals going to work. I never want to see an injury. I want my injury rooms to be empty. We never want to have to experience something as tragic as we did in 1989.
The Houston Safety Council is a non-profit organization. It was created in 1989. Our genesis were 2 explosions in the industry, very catastrophic explosions. 23 people died in the first explosion and 17 a few months later. 25 years ago, the Houston Safety Council started back in 1990. We were below 1,000 square feet. It was very small size. We have a very humble beginning, and 7 years later, we moved to a new facility. It was an exponential growth to a 40,000 square feet facility. Now we have, in this facility, over 38 acres of land and over 120,000 square feet. So in a very short time, we exponentially increased. So definitely, we are in a very good position to provide support to other regions.
Well, the value of our organization, HBR, and especially our organization in partnership with, ongoing partnership with the Houston Area Safety Council, is that our members, who are both owner companies, clients, and the contractors, suppliers that provide services in their facilities, allows those 2 groups to do a lot of networking, a lot of interchanging, and most importantly, about a lot of sharing of best practices.
At the Houston Area Safety Council, trainees are typically pre-registered online by their employers for a myriad of services, including training and occupational health services. However, our facilities are open to the general public. On any given day, the Houston Council can train and treat upwards of 2,000 workers. Individuals who are new to the Council must show government-issued photo identification, provide a digital signature as proof of training, and receive a digital photograph. They will then receive a routing card or prescription for training detailing their schedule for the day. Individuals who've trained with us before and have a valid photograph and digital signature on file are eligible to use our kiosks to bypass the line and receive their routing cards, enabling them to proceed directly to class. A large number of our course offerings are computer-based, including generic safety, health, and environmental courses, site-specific orientations, employer new hire orientations, skills assessments, and others as requested. All of our courses are self-paced and proctored by trained Safety Council personnel. In our physical locations, we have 750 computer stations capable of delivering nearly 1,400 course titles daily in a multitude of languages. HASC also delivers web-based training from other safety councils and content providers, as well as offering our courses to other affiliates and partners around the world. While computer-based training and testing has a great deal of practical application, the Houston Area Safety Council prides itself in our instructor-led and hands-on curriculum. Courses like our Supplied Air class represent very in-depth, comprehensive hands-on approaches to training employees in the correct and safe use of personal protective equipment. All participants are required to wear and use each type of equipment. Other similar offerings include the 40-hour Hazardous Waste Operations and Emergency Response course, Scaffold Competent Person Training, Rigging, CPR and First Aid with AED, among others. If an employee is scheduled for occupational health screening and examination, they are processed through our Occupational Health Center. Pre-employment and fitness for duty screening is important to assess the health status of a worker prior to entering the worksite. One of the primary areas of concern to the petrochemical industry is substance abuse. To that end, the Houston Area Safety Council offers the full range of drug and alcohol testing, including hair testing. All of our collectors are both DOT drug and alcohol certified collectors. Many of our members require medical clearance for respirator use or pulmonary function testing for their employees who may be required to wear a respirator in the course of their work. In addition to this, we conduct quantitative respirator fit testing on the make and model respirator required for the job. Other screenings include audiometric evaluations, hearing protection fit testing, hands-on physical examinations, and functional capacity testing to assure the trainee has no detectable health concerns. If a work-related injury should occur, our board-certified providers are available 24 hours a day to respond and treat.
You know, Houston is very unique. We cannot take it for granted. How did we get here? So with hard work, and like anything else in life, you have to work at it to be good. So what I have seen is these best practices that we have been using, we believe on it, and we have good leadership, obviously, so have been translated in a very unique situation.
We have proved that our process will work. We have proved that getting the owners and contractors to really share their experiences among each other, share whether they're bad experiences or good experiences. The idea of sharing and learning from them is what we're trying to foster here, and it's working.
Life has no price. Therefore, our mission is to preserve life. Our mission continue expanding with the collaboration in multiple regions. And we will continue growing that mission, which is very broad, very wide, for us to help the society. That's a tremendous success for us to continue the contribution for society and for the mission of safety.